What's happening? It's Prison 1/3 of 48 Hertz.
You already know this your boy Matt-tastic, 1/3 of 48 Hertz.
It's your boy Jay Rich, man, 1/3 of 48 Hertz, man. They rockin' with 40 on pump 4 out the gate.
All my niggas yelling slack, all my bitches they get slime. The bag got too many racks, we don't put on fake dimes. Run out with that pack, do it again if you remind. All my bitches add fat, she let me hit it from behind.
What's going on, world? It's another episode of 40 on Pump 4. I'm your very special host, and I'm with a man. Look how many people I got in the box today, boy. I got a whole group. I'm so excited. Go ahead and let these folks know what's going on with y'all. Introduce yourselves individually, and then as a collective.
For sure. What's up, man? I'm Breezy, aka Super Saiyan Breezy, aka Flu God on 1/3 of 48 Hertz. Y'all don't know my face, y'all just know the flu.
They know it now. Hey, time out.
I gotta be me. You the rotation.
You gonna switch up low. Right,
that was just for the intro.
Now, my name is Jay Richard Player, man. AKA Saturn Baby. Goddamn. Saturn Baby.
Jay Rich.
Saturn Baby, man.
And then who we got back here behind me?
You got, already know this your boy Matt-tastic music. Alabama's highest producer, goddamn Silverback Matt-tastic, all of that, man, for real.
That shit fire as fuck on Instagram. That shit be having me rolling. Y'all folks are legends. Not just in, Alabama, but y'all making y'all own way, y'all own step in Atlanta. And that's why y'all here on the show, cause I've been a fan. I've been on the tag. I just didn't know that y'all was this big and it was a collective and it was a group and all this. I'm like, what the fuck? That's nuts. That's crazy. How y'all meet?
So it started with me and Matt. So shout out to my boy Bookie. Shout out to my boy Mike too. Mike and Nike, that's actually our manager. But it started with Bookie. Bookie was locked up and he had already found me when Instagram was first going on. So he was staying in touch with me and fucking with my sound, and he was just like, hey, I got this nigga in Mobile, my little dog, I think y'all should do some shit. And we kept that shit together through Mike, you know what I'm saying, while Buka was doing his bid. And I transferred from South Alabama to Jacksonville State in Alabama in 2012.
Okay.
2014, that's when I met Jay. That was his freshman year. That was your freshman year, Jay? Yeah, that was Jay's freshman year. And that nigga Jay was just hard, and I just saw the potential and what was going on, so I just took that nigga under my wing, fuck it, cause he gonna be fine. He had his own shit going on. He was smart for him to be so young, so he was like, fuck that shit. Let me take him to Matt and see if everybody meshed, cause we all on the same shit. And it worked. So, 2017, the nigga was at Waffle House. I called a nigga. I said, hey, what you doing, bro? You gotta work. You remember that, Jay? Well, I said, I don't give a damn what you doing, boy. We finna go to the you got some money to eat?
Oh, shit.
Fuck it, we finna go. Shit, we dipped. Pulled up the Live House on Morgan Drive, the original Live House.
Big East Side.
Yeah. It's always behind the story of everything.
Yeah. Okay,
so overall, me and Presley had at this time I was in Mobile and I think Presley was back in Birmingham and shit. And like I said, at this time my boy Bookie was doing the bid and I was kind of back home, just working with artists for real. And one day, goddamn, Bookie had called me, goddamn, while he was in the cell. And he was just, just putting me down and everything. Hey, you need to goddamn link in with the boy named President.
Mm-hmm.
I said, man, all right, only because goddamn, hey man, it's coming from another source. I'm like, shoot, if somebody else gonna tell you goddamn you good, then hey, I gotta ride with you. And then on top of that, this is my people. So. This was 2012 or 11.
That was 2011, because I was just leaving South Alabama.
Y'all supposed to been doing this about 10 years.
I was just graduating high school. So graduated high school, goddamn, was just in college fucking off and shit. But other than that, it got to a point in time I had moved to Atlanta in 2014, 2015, it was close enough for me to got down the link in with Presley. In the mix of I was doing this, I was working with these other artists out of Mobile, right? Really, they was in Jacksonville. They was in Jacksonville themselves, so they would come to Atlanta to work with me. And this time, goddamn, they were getting beats from a nigga named Jay Rich. And now Presley never put me in a position, never had put me down who Jay Rich was. I just heard his music. That was it. So then it was one regular day, goddamn, I ended up talking to Presley, and Presley put me down on who Jay Rich is. So I was just like, damn. I said, bro, that hard? I said, bro, you probably need to bring him right along with us to Atlanta. So that's when it goes back to the point where
he like, bro, we finna go to Atlanta.
Yeah, we finna go to Atlanta. The only thing I remember was, goddamn, at this time I just started working at Live House. We was over here on the east side location, aka the Dungeon. That bit was goddamn would duck the fuck off, and on top of that too, that bit was just not a regular ass studio.
Yeah.
That was a dungeon for real. But we made some of the hardest shit out of that.
What was the first sessions like? What was the first shit to come out of those sessions? Some of that hard shit.
Man,
what was it?
Man, I ain't gonna lie to you. Like, our first session was just our name, for real. Cause we literally we was in the studio 3 days. We was in the studio for like 2 days straight, 3 days straight. Yeah.
I just got this here.
I just got it. We got no rotation, bro.
Fuck it, just smoke.
Niggas are just smoking. You got a blunt here.
I seen it coming.
Yeah.
But overall, goddamn, like I said, we was in the studio for like 2 days straight. A whole 48 hours, goddamn, just learning like what we all capable of, what's our weaknesses, just trying to catch up and everything. And then in the midst, I literally came out the blue and just said, Presley, how long we been in the studio? The nigga said we been in the studio for 2 days. I literally said, bro, 48 hours, and I was mixing and mastering this song. So I normally be like doing my mixing and mastering in 48 kilohertz. So I was like, after that, just thinking about that shit, I was like, man, we need to call ourselves 48 kilohertz.
Yeah, it was like a common collection.
The reason why we call ourselves 48 kilohertz because it's a mastered sound that nobody can't do.
And then too, everybody like it was kind of like a common collective because like he had asked me that shit, and I actually said 48 hours first. Then I said 2 days, and I was like, hold on. And then he looked at the thing, he was like, damn, kilohertz. And I was like, no, 48 hertz, because it's shorter and it's more catchy.
Yeah.
And he was like, yeah, and it's a master sound. I was like, yeah, plus everybody on their own wave, like the wave file, you see what I'm saying, WAV. But like a frequency is a wave, you see what I'm saying? So that's how we did.
Somebody like me who don't know nothing about music like that, like into like the whole technical part of music, I'm just thinking, y'all just flipped around 48 hours and just was like, yeah, we finna do it. But just to get the whole breakdown, that shit tough, y'all. That was meant to be.
It's deeper than that. Yeah.
It definitely was fucking meant to fucking be. Look, okay.
It's so deep.
What was your like big first placement? And y'all was like, oh shit, as a group or as a collective, you was like, oh shit, this can happen. Or did one person pop off individually? Y'all just was like, we gonna still do it as a group.
I would say our first session that we literally pop it off would have to be the Duke session. It was the day after my birthday. And what happened was cause like we was kind of like partying and making beats all night, and then Holmes came straight in.
That was New Year's.
Oh, it was New Year's.
Yeah. What year?
Okay, it was
2018.
It was New Year's 2018. Okay, there was a couple.
That was at Live House.
Yeah, there was a couple days after it was like a month. It was like a month after we got down. We made 48 hertz.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Cause we had just did that song with Gunna too. That ain't never came out yet.
Never came out yet. And when it come out, boy, it's gonna be hell. I'll tell you like it is.
That's hard. I love Lil Duke.
But yeah, man, Duke crashed in on our New Year's Eve celebration, saying he got a session, which he did. I ain't gonna lie to you. But the thing about it was, I was engineering. I had to engineer that session. Cause I had Presley and Jay Rich with me. Shit, we was like, shoot, we might as well goddamn get some placements while we're here. Shit, why not start out the new year with a bang?
Right.
Ended up out of nowhere, well shit, as a group, we just ended up goddamn, like I said, getting some placements done that night. Ended up being on the next tape. And then just from there, we was able, like I said, created a sound for one person, and it just led to the next person and the next person and the next person. But how long? I would say before Duke, the first person that really got down, brought us in open arms, and be able to create a sound around her, Tokyo Jetz.
Yeah.
That's hard.
From the beginning.
That's tough.
I love Tokyo, man.
Women in rap right now is running shit, so that's hard for y'all to say y'all got y'all start off of Atlanta woman. That's amazing. And I love the fucking songs that y'all produce. What's y'all favorite songs? Cause y'all got multiple.
Damn. I got a few couple songs I like about Tokyo.
I got a lot of favorite songs. Well, a lot of favorite songs from Tokyo I have produced, but I ain't gonna lie to you, probably the latest one I did with her, the Lotto track, goddamn, is probably my favorite one.
Lotto hard.
Lotto the hard, and Respect on the last project. That one hard.
Gang hard.
That one hard for real. It's the meaning
Don't Kill My Vibe hard.
Y'all was snap.
What else?
Shout out to Just Joe on that beat too, goddamn.
What's the song you and her got? You,
with
Gino,
me, oh yeah, hold on. Me, Kevin Gates, Don't Kill My. Me, Kevin Gates, goddamn, When We Ride.
That song, I forgot about that.
Yeah,
When We Ride, that shit hard too.
That one hard.
Y'all got everything, bro.
That song y'all got together too.
Me and
Gino and Tote.
It's outro.
Interlude, yeah. She was sliding on that bitch. Yeah.
But man, it's just so many songs. Goddamn, I still got down. I'm still off of the first one I made with her, Buki and Rara, called Game. That shit hard too.
That's that old shit.
Y'all got so many different sounds, so many different like flavors. How would you describe your song like individually, Presley?
My sound ratchet as hell. I ain't gonna lie. I can't. Yeah, cause that's my personality.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Like, I don't know how to be nobody else but me. So, I can't fake it. So, I put that shit in my music. I try to incorporate my personality into my music. So that's why you get crazy hard ass drums, crazy hard ass hi-hat rolls, hard ass snares, and shit. My sound it's a mix between like a R&B, but trap shit, but just some out of the world shit. So I can't explain it because I do everything. That's why I'm Super Saiyan President.
No cap. What about you, Jay Rich? How would you describe your sound?
My shit like a psychedelic.
Yeah. Okay.
That shit, I want to
take you on the trip.
That's the perfect word for that nigga.
Like the way I see that shit,
solar system.
I want to take you to like a Candyland, Wonderland type shit, like Alice in Wonderland type shit, different shit. This is why it's just a different sound at the end of the day. That's all I got to say.
Okay, cool. What about you, Matt?
Me, I'm like the bank kid. I like to bring that bounce. I'm the bounce king for real. I ain't gonna lie to you. Like, that's why I like to bring to the table like the happiness to get to the point that you get off of your seat and you start dancing and everything. That's the part that you gonna know like, oh yeah, that's Matt right there coming in right there.
That's the perfect mix though. Like y'all definitely got y'all own sample, like you said, coming together and it make a whole different type of thing. Nobody else can do what y'all do, and it's fucking crazy. What's a typical session like? If all three of y'all in the fucking studio, what's that energy like?
Man, I ain't gonna lie to you, boy.
You never know what you gonna do.
You never know what's gonna happen for real. Like,
okay.
It probably be like they'll probably be in the middle of making a beat, and out of nowhere, goddamn rap-tastic just come out of nowhere, just start rapping out of nowhere, just freestyle. And normally half the time that be happening for real. Like,
oh shit, I might start rapping there now and then just cause, but that's the only time you see me rapping.
Y'all boys rapping.
The thing about it is, people be telling me to rap, I be like, bro, I'm not rapping at all.
You can pop out with single, you know what I'm saying?
Wherever you
Produced
at,
by
rapper,
you, written by you, engineered by you. Why not? Shit, folks do it all the time. Like, you'll never know the response.
Only thing you probably hear me on for real, goddamn, you probably hear me on like a few radio jingles, but that's probably it for real.
Okay.
That's probably, you know, just try to get a little something
Get
on the
little
side.
shit.
But other than that, hear me on the track. Coming soon, maybe. You never know.
Man.
Okay.
You never know, man. But overall, when it comes down to our sessions, we just like I say, it's really unexpected for real, goddamn, and we be creating the vibe right then and there on the spot. By the time that the session starts, all the way to when the session ends, like it's just a vibe for real, and I can't. It just be crazy because like a lot of people want to be able to come in on our sessions and want to be able to catch the same vibe, and we be there open arms mostly half of the time.
Some of the songs that came out of like good ass sessions, if you could remember. Like I remember we was together and we made this shit, that type of shit.
I remember. Ooh, I got one. I remember we was coming back from Mobile, and goddamn, I had got food poisoning at the Waffle House. That was my first time getting food poisoning.
Damn, Waffle House?
And I ain't ate that shit since then either.
Damn. Y'all for know Waffle House started on the east side. I gotta let y'all for know. I know y'all Alabama folk. The first Waffle House was on the east side, Avondale. Gotta pop my shit. I'm east
Well,
side, baby.
if you watching this Waffle House, fuck yeah.
Fuck that specific Waffle House for fucking up my mans. Damn. You said you didn't eat that shit since?
Nope.
Sheesh.
But we left there. I pulled out Matt driveway because we went to a Hood Palo 1 show. Pulled out Matt driveway. We headed back to Atlanta to Loud House. And I pulled out driveway, hit the the speed bump. Blah. Oh,
damn.
I said, Matt, you gotta drive the whole way, bro. So
I ain't gonna lie to you, bro. I drove the whole way with a suspended license.
So we drove all the way back to Atlanta. It was like 6 hours. We get there, and by the time we get in that motherfucker, I was finishing this beat on the computer, and I had just finished like the melody and part of the drums. As soon as I pressed play, I threw up again and got up, and they jumped on it. Okay. And that was the song we ended up doing originally, like one of our first real 5 placements that we got in the bag. That's the Gunna song that we talking about. It's untitled, but that was the one.
That's tough. Yeah. The word gotta hear that Gunna song, bro. What's up? I don't know who gotta put the pressure on.
But we be goddamn talking about this since it happened. Since it happened. Like, and the crazy thing about it, goddamn, my note for sure is done now. The record's already done because I had to engineer it. Mostly every record that we had, I just came to playmaker, and the play just really just engineering the record for real. So that I would say, shit, that's kind of like how we kind of had most of our placements for real. Just like me taking that extra step, you know, just like I said, just being an engineer too, and just, you know, be able to get in the mix and be able to work and move.
So you think that's important to being able to engineer as a producer? Like,
it's important to just, you know, just to be ready to, like, just be able to learn and know what to do, you know, do something. Cause like I could be like I would say, like, throughout the pandemic, I learned how to DJ so I could just start how to, you know, be able to take that role whenever it come down to, you know, any other artist who would need to DJ. Like, it just get to a point in time where, you know, you wanna be able to just take that extra step to be able to make it, like, just to make your success even more brighter, you know what I mean? So with me stepping in, being an engineer, it kind of helped out when it come down to just, you know, just be able to, like, just in case if artists say, hey, where I can get some beats, I'm there with beats also, and not just with mine. I'm with the whole game beats.
I love it putting on your whole team every time. Look, I know y'all work with artists like Baby and Thug. Like, what make them boys, like, so special? The fact that they can just do any type of fucking style, any type of flow, since y'all been working closely, especially you, Presley, and then you, Matt. I know you engineer for him now, or you engineered a few fucking songs. Quite a few.
You want to go, Matt?
Shoot, well, I could say it's a process. It's a process to it for real, cause it's like everything was like I said was a waiting process, and it's like we never said that we wanted to go ahead and like be able to work with these people. It just literally just came. It just came to us, and then just like at the end of the day, we just went ahead and just jumped right onto it. Like for Pure Cocaine, that was like one of the ones, like for real, like they're like one of the ones in the session. Like I made the beat with Quay, and we were just locking and loaded until by the time bruh came in and said, "Hey, pull up some beats." We already had beats ready, and then that was the first beat that he ended up hopping on. Same thing for Cardiac Gucci Scarf, like Cardiac Gucci Scarf and all the other songs that we did with it was just separate packs that I just had ready, and every time he said he need beats, and I just end up dropping beats off. The thing about it is when come down with Thug. The thing about it is with Thug one of the type of artists is like he ain't gonna waste no beats. Like he's going straight down the line. So when it came, what's crazy was I wasn't in the session that night when they made Cardiac Gucci Scarf. Where really I wasn't even in Atlanta at the time when they made it. But what was crazy was the night when what happened was, I guess it was just crazy because it was just like I came back to Live House after I just came back from Alabama and everything. And then everybody was like, "Yo, you got a record. And I'm like, "I do."
Let me know.
I'm like, I ain't even know who it was with and everything. The next thing happened, goddamn, cause Thug goddamn in the A room, he was working in there and everything else. So I end up coming up in there because everybody else told me to come up in there. He said, like, you made this beat. So when I played the beat and I heard the 48 Hertz in the beginning, I was like, damn.
That's me.
I said, damn,
that's us.
You got like two of them too with them too.
That's nuts.
Think about it, man. It ain't. We got more than that. Goddamn.
Well, really more than that, yeah.
Like Holmes really just. It's a lot of records that we got when I got them. They just stacked up. Like so far, the ones that's been out for real, like I said, Cardiac Gucci Scarf, the Screaming Slat record with him and Pablo One.
Yeah.
Like the Scoliosis record. Damn. Another
Nuts.
Planet with Rylo, Lil Baby, and Thug, like that one was leaked. Like
that's a vintage track.
It's just crazy because like Holmes is just a different breed for real, like a different artist for real. Like he's one of them type of artists. Is like I would say for any producer, like if it came down to it, I would say goddamn like it would be a dream to work with Thug. Dead ass. Like Holmes is a different type of artist though, for sure.
So you just gotta stay ready. That the whole must of that is like stay fucking ready. Have that shit on, cause you never know who the fuck is watching.
For real, you never know. You never know who's gonna hop on it. For real. I ain't gonna lie to you.
Look, Jay, you work with one of my favorite East Side fucking niggas, Slaughter Gang Tip. That's my fucking nigga. I looked up your shit. I said, this nigga, man, you some block boy. Stop playing. So how was it like working with him? Was you in the studio when y'all made those songs, or
hell nah?
You just sent it.
Matt Abs was like one night. Yeah, hit me up. I was at Waffle House working.
Being the playmate.
Waffle House gonna fucking sponsor us after this shit. What the fuck? We done mentioned that shit like 7 times.
Like I ain't gonna lie. Like I be saying that now.
Yeah.
Like, bro, like I be definitely be like playmaking some of these situations, because sometimes I don't want to be feeling like goddamn like the whole play is for me. You know what I mean?
Right.
Like sometimes I gotta share that shit with the game. So I know for sure. I know for sure when it came out to that night when the crazy thing about it, I was in the studio with Escobar and Tip, because both of them were working on some shit. And I told Jay Rich, I was like, man, I was playing some Jay Rich beats for him at first, and then he was like, bro, I fuck with that sound, but I need some more of that. So I had called Jay Rich, and Jay Rich was like literally working the shit. And goddamn, I told him goddamn send some beats. Since he sent the first beat I pulled up was the beat that the beat that was on that made it on the tape. And then it just continued going straight down, just want to keep on working, and we just like, hey, I'm just glad I was able to make that connection happen for them to keep working, so I could be just like I said, be able to work on the next move and everything. Like,
that's hard.
The whole gang gonna be working at the end of the day regardless.
I love that shit, bro. That sound, y'all gotta do more shit, bro. You gotta get in the studio so y'all can feel each other's ocean. Like, I love that shit. I listen to that shit on the way here. This nigga tough. I ain't even know it. I had to go on Genius and look up everybody individually and then y'all as a unit. That shit is, y'all got so many fucking hits, so many songs. Look, I don't know which one of y'all did Lie About It with Rylo and Money Man.
Oh shit.
Man, that's my shit, bro. What the fuck? That's my shit. I put everybody onto that song.
You know,
bro.
it's crazy, and that song was different, and that song right there was definitely was a process. I could tell you, like, it was just a whole process. But shout out to Mike for that whole situation, like, for real, cause like.
That's another playmaker, man.
That's another playmaker for real, goddamn. Like, people don't know nothing about.
He
like,
definitely don't get no credit.
Eminem, boy, hey man,
Oh yeah, I gonna see this shit up at the gate.
But like when it came out to that record, really was only my beat and Money Man verse on it. And what happened was, goddamn, when Rylo had came to Atlanta at one point in time, we pulled up that session and we literally made a song around it, led into Money Man verse, and I literally just chopped it up and everything, and then got Lie About It.
That shit is nuts. I love that shit. I found that shit off SoundCloud. That was some bullshit.
Appreciate it. You know, that was the only time for it that we just really was just posting that shit up and just letting that shit ride for real. It never got to a point in time we wouldn't even think about goddamn, like, what was the outcome of it, nothing. We just wanted to drop it and just like let people hear that shit, you know what I mean?
We appreciate that. Me as a fan, I appreciate shit like that. It's hard, we finna put it out, I don't wanna hold it for the studio equipment and shit. No, we need that shit.
We went on ahead and mastered that bitch and got down, went ahead and dropped that bitch for real.